What's up, guys? Welcome back. Welcome to the Caribbean. Give you a hearty welcome to the tropics. We are about to give the chicken some treats for the evening, and then we are going to direct sow some more squash plants, and some cucumbers, and to harvest as well some peppers. And we have some plants that we need to pull out. Those pepper plants really aren't doing so well, even though they're producing. So we're going to get right into that after we fed the chicken some treats. We're about to give them some rolled oats. I find giving the chicken some treats periodically helps me with the problem of them attacking each other. So the kids love this. Let me give them the first batch so that they don't pick anybody's fingers. Right, so you guys will go ahead now. I'll take time video. There you go. Here you go, son. My kids love doing this. They love giving the chickens these little treats and, enjoy feeding them in this way. And I too get some gratification in seeing them enjoying this task. Giving you a little update on the baby chick. Come here. So this is my little grand chick. She's doing well. Well, I'm saying it's a she. I'm hoping it's a she because that's what I want. I want to get hens. I really can't tell. If you guys know how to figure out if it's a boy or girl, as you look at these feather patterns, you can let me know in the comment section down below if it's a boy or if it's a girl. Yeah, I'm not too sure so far. When I look at the tail feathers, I'm hoping it's a girl. It looks like a girl, but I'm not sure. Either way, she's doing well. Okay, so we're here now at the pepper section, and I'm about to harvest these peppers because some of the plants, they're not doing so great. They're not looking great at all. So I plan to harvest these peppers that are on these diseased trees, and I am planning to rip out all of these plants that are not doing so great and start fresh seeds and start new pepper trees for our growing purposes. Now that's one of the cool things about growing in the tropics. We have warm weather right throughout, but the thing is the rainy season. So I'm thinking if it being in pots and it could drain well, I shouldn't have problem with water logging in the soil. So I'm a bit hopeful that it works out throughout the rainy season, having these pepper trees in these planters and pots rather than it being in the heavy clay soil that we naturally have here in Trinidad. So I'm going to get harvesting these peppers and show you guys what I got from the trees. So these are the peppers that I got from these plants that I pulled out. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to freeze these in freezer bags and keep them for long storage. You know, guys, that's one of the main ways that I keep my harvest So I keep accumulating as the season goes on. Every time I get a pepper, if I'm not using it right away, I put it straight into the freezer so that I freeze it at its best. So right now I have to discard these diseased trees, and what I usually do is I put them in the trash. I don't compost them. I take them and I put them into my garden trash bag and dispose of them accordingly. So that's one side. I still have more peppers to do, which is on this side. We have lots more peppers on this side. It's actually going to hurt me to pull up these plants, but I think I'm going to hold out with these ones a little longer and see how they do with the rains, because with the rains it brings fungal diseases, bacterial diseases, and they may or may not last, but I'm willing to give it a fight. So I'm just going to harvest these plants and set them aside and get ready to direct sow some cucumbers, some cantaloupe, and some more squashes, because the squashes I did, they do so good. That's quite a bit of peppers for a few plants. So these will be going straight into the freezer, and as these peppers keep producing, I will keep adding to that freezer bag so that when the season is over, I still have peppers from my garden in the freezer, which makes a big difference. It's amazing. Look at what they're doing. Jasmine, do you even like it? Oh my gosh. You like it, Gio? Yes, you do. Guys, take a look at this lemongrass. We just cut that last week. And just a little bit of rains, and look how fast it grew. I mean, it's a grass. That just actually crossed my mind. It's actually a grass. So this harvest is what we got. Small basket, but you know what they say, a drop in a bucket eventually fills the bucket. So that's my goal, for it to continue producing, for me to keep feeding those plants, and continually getting harvest from my pepper plants. So just giving you guys a look at the garden right now as it's going. So this is what's going on. I have the zinnias, they're beautiful, they're blooming. So the okras, the eggplant, they all have doubled in size, especially with the rains. The cosmos have gotten really big, but I haven't gotten any blooms. The celosias are doing well. This is the rough skin squash that seems to be doing well. The big moon died completely back, and the butternut squash is still there, but you know, it is not doing as well as I hoped it would. Now we're now getting the rains, which is really, really, really late, and the heat was insane. It's like the weather has just taken an extreme, I don't know what to say, just extreme. It's extreme wetness, extreme weather, you know, where you will get flooding, and then there's extreme dry where you get absolutely no rain and it's just blazing hot sun. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the blue skies. I'm not complaining about those blue skies. We really had some pretty skies over the last couple of weeks. But I really did miss the rain, and so did the plants. They really didn't do much, even though I was wetting them with the city water, with pipe water. It really wasn't doing good at all. I wasn't seeing any improvement at all in the plants. But since the rains has started, I am seeing, look at this kale. Since the rains has started, look at that. It is going beautifully. And this is one that I started from seed. The tarragon, look at that, bulked right back up like if nothing happened. This flower, look at that, smells so nice. It's like a faint, it's faint, but it's also very, very nice. And I do see the bumblebees and bees all over it as well. So majority of the tomato trees that I started, they were, I think, the big boy tomato from Johnny Seeds. They didn't do so well, but this, however, is this cherry super sweet. And let me tell you, look, just look at it. Just look at it. Let me go up the stairs and you can look down on it. It's doing really well in this drum. Really well. So I'm seeing some fruit setting inside. Yeah, I'm seeing some fruit setting all around, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't get any issues with this plant. So guys, that was like a little bit of a tour harvest kind of a video. It's almost dark now. I haven't gotten to plant those seeds, so I probably will do those off of camera. Just pop those into some pots, into the pots. I'll just dig areas and plant them in, and when they emerge we will go from there. Guys, want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll pick you up just now, Sunny boy. Until the next time, guys, we want to encourage you to keep growing, keep going, don't give up. Even if it's in pots, if it's in your extension garden, you have area to plant, throw some seeds in the ground. Throw some seeds in the ground and save those harvests, you know, and when the time you need it, you will have it without having to pay for it. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay guys, so really quick, what I'm going to share with you guys, what I'm going to be putting in the pot quickly is this hybrid butternut squash and this chipper cucumber. Both of them, these are from Tropical Gold. These are seeds that are bred particularly for the Caribbean. I found that these seeds do germinate well. This did germinate, no, cucumber did germinate, did produce actually quite a bit of cucumbers, better than all the other ones I've ever grown. This one has produced well here in the Caribbean. Still have to try this one again. I tried this one on the extension garden and I had a lot of bugs in the squash, so I'm going to try it here at home and see how I do. I'm also going to be planting in the pot this Sugar Baby. It's a smaller watermelon. I absolutely adore watermelon, so I have grown this before and it did well, and I'm also going to try this one again. This is the Hearts of Gold. It's a small 2-pound cantaloupe. I'm going to plant this in one of the planters, so hopefully these do well. I'll keep you guys up to date. Okay, bye.